Hello and welcome to today's episode of Mindset Matters, where we discuss all matters relating to mindset. In the last couple of episodes, I've shared with you my thoughts on the power of the subconscious mind and how it's linked to our success and achievement. And with my experience over the last 2 decades, it's definitely the most common missing piece of the puzzle for a lot of people. Which is great and positive in respect of it means it's an untapped area that we can kind of utilize to enhance the success and achievements that we want in life. So today I wanted to carry on the conversation with regards to the subconscious mind and share with you my top 5 ways that you can help to program your subconscious mind. There are many different ways and approaches towards doing this. And obviously, as a hypnotherapist for over 20 years, by far, that's my favorite and chosen way of helping clients to upgrade and change their mindset. But there are other ways. And as I've mentioned in previous episodes, it often requires a bit of time, a bit of perseverance, and certainly a lot of repetition, but it still makes it possible to influence and impact your subconscious mindset and help to align it towards the goals, the life that you want to achieve. So my number 1 is kind of affirmations. And it's often something that people have tried, they've kind of neglected because it's how can I say it? Sometimes seen as a bit wishy-washy, a bit woo-woo. How can they help? How can they make a difference? But they do. You know, the subconscious thrives on repetition. So if you can instill and affirm on a daily basis what it is that you want, your intentions, what you're looking for, it's another way of helping you to program and focus and guide your mind in the direction that you want to be going, rather than leaving it to chance, or worse still, kind of affirming the things that you don't want. And you know, that's often something that we're very good at. So affirmations are a great way of instilling the focus, almost like the lens that we're looking through. We're selecting the lens and giving the mind that focus. You know, we get more of what we think about, we get more of what we focus on. So if we're focused on the things we don't want, or we're leaving our focus to chance, it's just an area that you can kind of utilize to help focus your mind towards the things that you want. And these often overlap, but utilizing them together can work really well. You know, I would say if you do one of these things on its own, it might not kind of make that much difference. Do it over a period of time, and it will certainly will. Combine a few of them together, and that will really, really kind of help you to make a shift in the right direction. And the other one is mastering your self-talk. And I said they're kind of linked because affirmations are using, empowering words, but minding your language. You know, the words we use both in our own head and out loud make a difference. So choose to select your words carefully, the language you use. You know, as I just said, we get more what we focus on. And also the subconscious can't process a negative without first thinking about doing it. So if you're saying, I can't do this, I'm not very good at doing that, then your mind has to think about that before it can do anything different. It's a little bit like, when I've worked with people over the years to help them with other things like losing weight and stopping smoking, if, they think they can't have one, it just makes them want one even more. Because, or look at it another way, if I said to you, think of any part of your body, but don't think of your left foot. Think of anything, but you can't think of your left foot. Before it goes anywhere else, your mind has to first go to your left foot, even if it's just for a split second. So imagine if you're constantly talking about in your own head and out loud about the things that you don't want, the things you feel you're not very good at, you're just reinforcing. And like I said to you before, your mind is like that GPS system. It's only as good as the programming you give it. So this is a way of helping to shift your internal programming and get your mind focused towards the things that you want rather than what you don't want. So mastering your self-talk is another way of doing that. The third way is to educate your mind. I often say feed your mind, nurture your mind. The content you consume has an impact and shapes your thoughts, your focus, where you pay attention to. So if you're feeding your mind with low quality content, the things that don't really matter, the things that aren't going to help you, then that's shaping your kind of thoughts and your subconscious. So to consume content, to read books, to listen to podcasts, to watch videos, to take courses that are going to educate your mind is a little bit like upgrading the software, like giving your mind access to the latest kind of maps. If you're running a GPS system that's running to maps of, even a few years ago, let alone 10, 15, 20 plus years ago, they're going to be out of date. So kind of that self-education, that investment in yourself through the content you consume is helping you to upgrade the quality of the maps and the software that you're running to. And again, linking in with self-talk and affirmations, I'm a huge fan because that's what I do. And that's encouraging people to ask better questions. When I say that's what I do, that's what I do with clients. I'm asking them questions to help them to kind of move from where they are to where they want to be. So asking yourself better quality questions. If you are getting stuck with something, or you are aware that a kind of maybe a belief's coming up, well, challenge it. Is this correct? Is this factual? And then reframe it, change it, and kind of shift your focus away and towards what you want. And also asking yourself better questions. How best can I is a great way of moving your mind towards what you want. Questions for me are a little bit like when you're looking for something on the internet, when you go into your favorite kind of search engine, you type in a question, the quality of the return that you get back is based on the quality of the question that you've entered in there. So when you upgrade and ask better questions, then your subconscious will return better responses. And also, even if you don't have the answers, your mind will be searching in the background, will be looking for ways of helping you to get the things that you want, to achieve the things you want. It'll be looking for solutions to make it possible. So instead of kind of beating yourself up with why can't I do this, or why am I not very good at that, ask yourself how. How can I? How best can I? And when you change the quality of the questions that you ask, then that will change the quality of your kind of output and outcomes and perspective, really. And then my fifth one is to shift your focus. And you can do this in many different ways. As I mentioned, as somebody who's used hypnosis for over 20 years, that's one of my favorite ways. So whether you kind of get the support and help of a professional to help you do it, or whether you utilize things like mindfulness, meditation, self-hypnosis, visualization is another great way, or the twist on that I like to refer to as feelization. When you connect to the vision of what you want, when you connect your senses to what it is you want, when you connect to what it's going to feel like to achieve it, that's like putting the juice and the fuel and the charge to make it happen. And you're giving your mind, by doing that, by repeatedly doing that, you're giving your mind that map, that blueprint, the coordinates for what it is that you want. So utilize any of those things. If you're interested and you would like to experiment with some audios, I've got numerous ones, but if you drop me a message, I've got quite a few that I used to sell on my website and that I give to clients now. So just to introduce you to it, feel free, drop me a message, and I'll send you a complimentary copy of my guided mindset reset audio. Most people find it very relaxing, so it's great for that, but it's also kind of introducing you to a way of helping you to understand how you can use the power of your mind and change your subconscious. But let me know in the comments, what's your current favorite way of intentionally deciding to program your subconscious mind? Or if this is all new to you, or I've reminded you of an idea or introduced you to an idea, let me know which one you're going to choose to experiment with and use next. And if you've got any questions about any of those, then drop me a message and let me know. But if you would like a complimentary copy of one of my audios, then just drop me a message, leave a note in the comments, and I'll arrange for that to be sent over to you. Okay, that's all for today. I look forward to speaking to you soon. Take care, and let me know how you get on with those. All the best.